The sky was the color of television, tuned to a dead channel.
Hello, this is a Rambling Hour. We're getting into cyberpunk. Noir cyberpunk.
Well, isn't cyberpunk by definition noir?
No, there's no detectives involved usually.
Okay, yes.
We're playing under a Killing Moon, a Tex Murphy game. Look at these option screens, they're great. You can even set up where all the discs are, because there used to be 4 of them.
Oh, okay. Game. Yeah, alright.
It has a tiny ass resolution.
Yep.
And lots of memory from my PC, apparently. I can't really translate that to a normal number these days. So, I picked this because I felt like it. Ooh, the intro is loud. Let's skip that. There we go. Hello.
So, this is a...
jazz.
Yeah, okay, enjoy the smooth jazz. So, this is a game series that I've never played. Oh boy, it's full 3D.
Oh yeah. Wait, I think I'm gonna use the... Oh, shit. Ah!
Key setup is wrong.
No, I don't think there is a lot of key setups they had. It's gonna be a lot of awkward navigating, because it's that era of things.
The era where 3D was new, so everything had to be it.
Yes.
Oh, and then they changed to a 2D mode for your cursor because...
That's the only way you can interact with the environment. It's split!
My favorite.
Yes!
My gun. I love it so much!
The voice acting is great. He was like basically swooning over his gun.
Okay. Yeah, Tox is having the headphones again, so I can't hear anything, of course.
You think you can get a gun in this game, but then this happens.
Yeah.
Give him a minute.
Oh, come on!
I love it.
What?
Hey, Sonny, can you help me out? My girlfriend threw my gun out of the window. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just pick it up and... Hey, don't point that thing up here. That's not a toy, you know.
It's a very cheesy game series, actually. I don't think you were aware.
God, I always had my gun.
I am kind of speechless.
I knew this would be fun.
Wow.
Not only am I going to suck at moving around, because this is old and everything. I want to use the arrow keys, but...
The arrow keys send you careening off or something?
No, this is what I can do with the arrow keys.
Okay, so move your
I probably should have read the manual again. But I remember being in a lot of trouble last time as well. What was this again? Oh yeah, that's a computer we're gonna use to find bad guys with some basic information. And it's like really not a lot you can go on. It's like, okay, we need to know all of these specific things. And one of the first things we need to do is find a crook who stole the thing, I think. Yeah, also there are mutants in this game.
And there are also people of other sex.
Apparently.
I guess in the future, yeah.
But yeah, it's a very, very quirky game, but I like it for that. And I have an interesting history with the series on their own.
Yes.
My brothers had the Pandora Directive, which I, for the longest time, kept misreading as the Pandora Detective, for no reason other than I'm a massive idiot.
Well, it's a detective game, Pandora Directive, Pandora Detective, yeah, I can see it happen.
You can see it happen?
Especially if you're young and English is not your first language, then yeah, I can see that happen. So...
we found some junk on the floor.
Yay, junk.
Shop credit card application addressed to the previous occupant.
So we need to get that gun back.
No, I don't think we ever see it back.
Oh really?
That's the door to the street.
Wait, there's more mail on the floor?
Oh boy, mail.
More? Surgery gift certificate. Oh, 30 minutes to a better you. Wow, it's like speed surgery.
That's the door to the street.
And there we go. Okay, how did I get out again? Wish me luck.
Seems to happen automatically.
The air outside feels
There we
thick,
go.
like I'm breathing through a pair
And here's a
of
fun
dirty
fact
gym
about this
socks.
series.
It's a
It didn't
high
start out
radiation
with
day. Most
FMV,
everyone
mind
will
you.
be
The very
staying
first
inside,
game was
but
just
I need to hunt
pixely
for some
graphics.
work.
This was
I always like to
89.
start the day
Yeah.
with a
So we
traditional
didn't really have
PI
FMV yet.
No.
But the next game, Martian Memorandum, had some footage in it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the designer of the series, Chris Jones, started mostly playing Tex Murphy.
Okay.
So the main designer is
But-
the guy who...
Is it me or is the skybox cut off at the actual sky?
That's quite possible.
Wow.
I got off.
Wow. The technology of this game is... Ooh, wow, that's flickering.
Yeah, that might be just DOSBox, I don't know.
Okay,
Hello.
but still.
Chelsea's a hot one. I hear she's a mutant, but
They have some internal issues with
about her is she won't go out with me.
music versus him talking. Let's see if we can actually set that up in any way.
Is the music too loud?
Well, I don't know if it's too loud for the record, because it was pretty silent when we were testing it. Let's put the volume down a bit just to be safe.
Oh boy.
Oh god, I can't even type it.
RSI, here we come.
Okay, that should work.
Look, prophecies aren't in my job description, okay? I'm just a humble PI trying to save the world as we know it.
But that's just his talking, right? The
Is there music somewhere?
Yeah, right under it. Right under it.
Okay, his talking can be full volume. Ow, 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 ow. His volume can do that. Okay.
Oh, you can click and hold.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. There we go. You can put the music volume down a bit more. So sorry if we were drowned out earlier, but now it will be fixed. There we go. That's a lot better.
Chelsea
Let's talk to her.
Bando's the kind that could hold her own with anyone, but she has a way of turning my knees to jelly. She's a mutant, just like everyone
Wait,
else
she's a
in this part of
mutant?
town,
But the other guy that I know is a mutant is like hideous.
Well, hello, stranger.
Yeah, well, he said that it didn't show with her that she's a mutant.
Ooh, how do you want to respond? Subtle innuendo. Lovesick puppy. Charmingly curious.
Oh lord.
I'll go with lovesick puppy.
You're gonna be the sad boy.
breaking my heart.
Oh.
I've got a steady job.
Yeah, quite. I am deeply insulted.
Sure. Kick me when I'm down. You think it's fun being broke?
Well, you know, Tex,
This
there's
writing
really
is
a job
great.
for you. Have you heard that Rook's place got robbed?
Ooh.
No,
So
I
a
didn't.
book
What do you
place
know
got
about it?
robbed, okay.
Yeah. Ask about. Ooh,
Oh.
a bunch of names.
And
He's a handful.
who
He's a nice guy, but I
are
like the kind of
these
nature he gives
people?
me.
Well, Rook Garner is the guy who owns the shop, Chelsea Bando we're talking to, and I don't remember the rest, but we'll run into them in a bit.
And how are you as a player supposed to know this? Is that in the intro thing we skipped, or?
Some of it might be in the intro thing, some of it might be just having played the previous game, and some of it might be the fact that we didn't read the manual, which is normally a bad idea with these games.
Yeah, okay.
Especially because it's this fucking old. Okay. There is a diner here somewhere. I want to go to the diner.
Hey, it's a no-go zone because of radiation.
Louis runs the
Look,
Okay,
kids,
there's a
Fallout
name.
happened.
Louis Le Mans. That's normally one of the hideous mutants.
Okay.
So let's see if we can get in there.
Brew and Stew is run by Louis Lamintz, a bloated mutant with a heart bigger than
So
his
the
waistline.
butcher guy there.
Everyone comes
Yes.
So does all the
But it's a diner, honey.
Something's going on. Louis
He's not a
Oh.
butcher.
What can I do for you?
See, he's one of the ugly people. One
Well,
of the-
as far as the pixels show it, but yeah, he has something on his face.
I am Mr.
For
Broke.
starters, you could give me a job. I've forgotten what a paycheck looks like.
Come on.
I hear you, Mike.
Um,
Last week I had to lay off
this week we
half
didn't have a
my
lot of news to
kitchen
talk
help.
about.
Times
We do?
pretty tough,
No, we don't.
but it could
Ah,
be worse.
we don't. Right.
We basically have DMC5 coming with microtransactions. Woo!
Let's talk about that for 2 minutes. Yeah, so obviously everybody is pretty miffed hearing about it, and
It seems kind of pointless. It's like, if you're going to make your game so grindy that I want to buy stuff to skip it, it's kind of bad for a hack and slash to do that, to be honest.
Yeah. Wait, are you now applying a swear jar?
Maybe.
You almost said something else and stuff.
I'm not applying a swear jar on purpose.
I talked to Rook
because you've been kind of inconsistent with
no,
that so
I'm
far.
lying. I'm accidentally lying.
Can't be choosers, Mike.
I'm accidentally lying.
So yeah, microtransactions in DMC5. People don't like it. I'm curious how much it will affect the game, but honestly, I don't really care that much since I never really was a fan of the Devil May Cry games, which...
Oh, by the way, that car, it's ours.
Fancy car.
It's the only thing we still own. We just lost the gun.
No, but, you know, okay, I've only played Devil May Cry 4, which, I didn't think was great.
Didn't we mention this before?
Probably last week, because Devil May Cry came up back then as well.
Yeah, we really didn't like it all that much, Devil May Cry 4. I like the reboots, and I'm a bit surprised that they're not going back to the reboot stuff, but yeah, at the same time, it's like all the old fanboys were like, the new one is terrible. They're laughing at us by putting a white wig on him and then making fun of it. And actually, it was more a sort of planting that he would grow white by the end of the story anyway.
Yeah. Honestly, from what I could see of DMC, it's like, yeah, I get why they were...
I'm a wise guy. Anyways.
What I saw from the Ninja Tier DMC, I could understand why old fans would be kind of annoyed by, because the new Dante did just seem like kind of a douchebag.
Yeah, but I liked his interactions with the bosses way more than the previous games.
I suppose. But yeah. But considering that this...
Ooh, diamond bracelet, I need to write that down.
Oh boys, it's one of those write down everything games.
Yeah, I don't want to be completely lost.
Well, it's not like we're gonna get all that far during this whole recording.
Well, might as well try. I've played through this bit already, but you know.
How much is a fair amount of cash?
No, but considering that Devil May Cry 5 is not being made by Ninja Theory, I wonder what they are up to now.
Well, they had a lot of fun with Senua's Sacrifice.
Yeah, I know, and recently it got a VR port, but...
Well, that's what they were doing.
Well, I wonder if there would be anything else that they got cooking.
I didn't know you kept.
Because it seems a little bit strange to put your entire team on a VR port, actually.
Oh, I think I know how this case actually turns out.
Yeah?
He's telling me now that he had a diamond bracelet that was sold to him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually the same people who sold him the bracelet that stole it back, I think. If I remember it correctly.
Okay.
I think he's also a mutant.
Well, he said that almost everyone around here is a mutant.
Yeah.
So,
Did you get any other
probably
information from this Emma Nimpton?
Oh yeah. Here's a fun one. The name is Emma Nimpton.
Yeah.
It is an anagram.
Emma Nimpton.
And I think it was not a name or something like that. Not my name.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, I can see it.
I am looking for work.
Sounds like my vast experience as a provider would come in handy.
Yeah, it couldn't hurt. The police are no help.
So yeah, I remember some of the things that came up.
Yeah, seems so.
Yeah, it was fun.
So yeah, there's that.
Bowsette exploded over the internet.
Yep. Oh boy, did it explode.
That was weird.
I liked it.
Well, the first comic I saw in it, with her in it, was a bit of a fun callback to the end of Mario Odyssey, where it basically ended with both Bowser and Mario trying to get Peach's attention with a bouquet, and she basically flips them both off, like, no, not interested.
Oh yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, I did see that comic as well. I'm not sure whether that was the first Bowsette picture, but
I don't know.
It was definitely one of the early ones.
The texture of the pavement surface is a cross between a spilled Coke and sandstone.
But yeah, so Bowsette exploded, everybody's liking it. There's tons of fan art. It's a good time. But not much else to say about it, really.
No. And the only other interesting thing... Ooh, is that a key?
Yes, it is a key.
Ooh, this examine is interesting.
So you were going to say the other interesting thing that happened?
The only other interesting thing, basically, is PlayStation is going to allow crossplay for at least Fortnite.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they made it a big deal about it initially, like, we want quality on our console, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, Sony has never wanted crossplay on the PlayStation.
I don't really know why. Like, if people want it, why not give it to them?
Yeah. Oh well. It seems that now with Fortnite changing that, might be, you know, a stepping stone to everything. Oh, are you playing? Wow. Oh wow! That, especially with that little scaling trick as he falls down. That's just wow.
I know. This series is great.
Yeah. But oh, you're forgetting something else as well, hun.
Yeah.
Didn't you find an article that said that Telltale is now going to get sued by the people who were laid off?
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. So what actually happened there? Because I did also see that Telltale apparently announced later that they were looking for extra funding to finish The Walking Dead, and that obviously kind of pissed off everybody who had just gotten laid off, because now they feel like Telltale is just quickly trying to slap and dash something together without them. I don't think they actually have
any funding for anything new.
Yeah, but Telltale did apparently announce later, after the whole firing, that they were looking for new funding.
Yeah, but the reason why they fired everybody was because they didn't get any funding from, well, various companies.
Yeah, okay.
Recyclable papers only? They recycle in this dystopian future, honey.
Well, if there's almost no trees left, better make use of all the paper you've got lying around.
Let's see if I can find anything in it. No.
So, but the lawsuit is not over that, apparently.
No, it's because apparently if you have a massive layoff, normally you're supposed to give at least 60 days notice in the United States, and on the federal level, you can have use a clause where it's basically allowed to skip it under special circumstances, which they might have been able to get on a federal level, but in California that clause isn't part of it.
Okay, so
that's all I got, but I'm not a lawyer, I'm kind of shit at lawyery stuff.
Yeah, lawyery stuff is kind of difficult anyway, so...
Is this a radio?
But yeah, so they've... so yeah, they apparently did kind of a no-no, and now they're getting a class action lawsuit against them.
Yeah. So I hope some people get some justice out of it, but I don't think anybody's gonna get money out of it, to be quite honest.
Yeah. Suing a bankrupt company isn't exactly a way to get money, I guess.
Wow. What's happening in here?
Wow.
There's some weird stuff going on, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's like they haven't really gotten the whole project into perspective thing down yet for flat images. Because when you enter doors, there's also just a flat image in there for the interior, and that sometimes looks a bit weird as well. Holy shit, that is fucking scary!
Is it? It's just a bum, honey.
Yeah, okay, but wow, suddenly he's there, and I don't know, but something about that little animation is just terrifying.
I knew this would be a great one to play through. Bum camaraderie.
Looks like you're busy drowning your troubles, my good man.
Well, Mr. Hyde, what are you, preacher or something?
What were we talking about?
Well, the lawsuit against...
Yeah, but we sort of covered it with that, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, there's not much else to be told. Well, time for a little bit more of local news. So, the Belgian government has gotten the message that in November we might actually be suffering from a shortage in electricity.
I hope it's while we're at work or something.
Well, yeah, so
if it happens.
So the issue is that apparently due to delays in maintenance works...
Shit, he wants something from me.
6 out of the 7 nuclear power plants in our country will be offline.
Yeah.
And
But this has been a problem that's been building for a while now.
Well, yes and no. Yes, in that basically all our nuclear plants needed quite some maintenance apparently. Or just replacement according to some. But yeah, delays happen in that kind of stuff, and if everything just falls together, then yeah, there's that. So now our government is actually trying to buy a ton of electricity from France and Germany and such to try and catch that up. But there's also talks about a plan which would actually depower certain regions of the country for about an hour or so for over a course of multiple days. And well, that is kind of a weird thing. That's what you expect in some sort of a third world country to happen, not in Belgium.
Yeah.
It's yeah. This
I
is
think this key fits here.
this is going to be nasty business, especially considering that we have elections in like 2 weeks. Here in Belgium, just regional elections, but still, the governing parties are probably gonna feel this.
Oh yeah, people are gonna be mad if they actually feel it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, people are already mad. Rightfully so, honestly. This is, yeah, there's a lot of finger pointing going on between all the politicians right now. Like, hey, these guys were in the government. There's been an agreement to get working towards a replacement for the nuclear plants since 2005, and nothing has happened. And yeah, it's a mess. It is a big mess.
it is a mess. Yeah, I'm just writing down what she recognized of the guy.
Oh.
Anchor, tattoo, on arm. Yeah, this is what we're going to put into the computer I showed you earlier.
Ah, right.
So, what we know, because we found a bunch of glass with a red hair, it's a red-headed guy. You know he has green eyes because she pointed that out together with the tattoo.
Okay, yeah. So now we just need to know how tall he is, and well, we can assume Caucasian, but
I remember him being Caucasian and mortally afraid of clowns.
yes, but remembering is cheating.
I know. What is this? Burglaries baffle police. Ooh. Inner city pawn shop burglaries. Oh, yeah, I think this is the first time that you sort of get an idea that it's been happening everywhere. A girl goes to a pawn shop, hawks a piece of jewelry for a large amount of cash, and then the shop is broken into that same night. So that's the MO, and that's exactly what happened to Rook.
Okay. It's a burglary, though, not a burglary.
Talking is hard. What's this? Bait shop? Lively crawlers. They kind of look scary.
It's just a worm.
In an old coffee can of your choice, honey.
Yeah, but it's just a worm.
Grateful Dead. Is that a thing that exists? Is that a reference to something real?
It sounds familiar, but
It sounds familiar to me.
I do find it kind of neat that you can just inspect articles.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
I mean, it's necessary when you have like a postage stamp of screen space to work with, but yeah, even then it's neat.
This newspaper box got destroyed right after Chelsea opened her newsstand. Coincidence?
Ooh! Oh, whatever.
What?
Murphy said that he heard that that box got destroyed right after Chelsea opened her newsstand. And it was a newspaper box.
Ah.
That's like, coincidence?
Ah.
I'm gonna ask the lookalike, like a butcher guy in the diner, if he knows.
What can I get you?
Where can I get either chocolate syrup or more information about the burglar?
You want to try a slice of my chocolate pie? I can give you a piece to go if you like.
Oh, maybe that will work. I'll give that to the bum, because the bum knows the most. So we need to bribe the bum.
Okay.
Rook told me about the bracelet.
It's pretty
but
great
I don't know
though.
anything more about it.
That tooth.
Rook's been
That one tooth that sticks.
You're staring at it as well, right?
Yeah.
The whole fucking way
This is
through.
gonna set Rook back for a while.
It's just bad for Rook, actually, as a matter of fact. Because everybody's kind of poor here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't know anything about the burglary other than that. Okay, we're gonna offer the bum art thing. Well, here's the thing though, I'm sort of getting used to moving like this.
Yeah, I suppose.
Isn't a good time for a social call, punk. If I don't get her fixed soon, I'll go insane.
I think he's a chocolate addict.
Wow.
That's acting.
I don't make a practice of helping out addicts, but I think I've got something.
Oh, hold out on me, man. If you've got something, let's have it.
This is why I like FMV games, because they're just slightly weird anyway.
Praise heaven, you
He's happy with a chocolate pie.
That is an interesting actual addiction that gives you itches and such, but
I know, right?
I can somewhat sympathize, I guess.
I think we have all the info we need now. 6'3",
Probably 6'3" or 6'4". About 300 pounds.
300 pounds.
That is a very astute estimate, honestly.
I know, right? The bum knows what the size of the and weight of the burglar was.
No.
Let's go stick all this data in that one computer.
I know about you, but I'm terrible at estimating people's length.
Oh, I am the worst at it.
Like, especially from a distance, it's just like I have no clue how big that person
I
is
hope
compared
nobody
to me.
gets motion sick from watching me try to navigate this stuff.
I actually really just think at this point that nobody watches this, and at most they listen. At
We'll
most.
just see. We'll see. Some people watch, some people don't. Okay, I think we're not even allowed to have this thing actually, because we're just a PI. We're not an actual cop. And okay, he's Caucasian, male. What was it again?
6'2", 6'4".
Around 300 pounds. We don't know. Next. Oh.
Well,
Red hair.
light.
2 eyes, we assume. Green. Distinguishing. An anchor tattoo. Limbs. Oh, I don't think we have enough.
Nope.
What? Limbs?
Huh.
3rd leg. 3rd arm. Missing. You can survive without a head.
Yeah. What can I say? Transmetropolitan did it before.
I guess. Actually, is Transmetropolitan older? Or is this around the same period?
Transmetropolitan was written in the late 80s, I believe.
Huh. Okay. Who else might know something? Because it's obvious the butchery looking guy doesn't know shit.
Yeah. Well, didn't Chelsea...
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Navigating this is hard. Actually, wasn't there something I could do here?
Coit Tower was once a majestic landmark. The wiener stand on the patio at the base of Coit
In
Tower
the very
was the
worst
best
case
chili
scenario,
dog in
I'll ask you
town.
to get your
No
phone.
one's here right now, though.
And get a guide and give me a hint. Well, actually, no, the game has a built-in hint system.
Oh wow, that's actually relatively modern for such an old game.
Yeah, I think it's the only series I know that was an adventure game that came in with built-in hints.
Yeah.
Could I get in here?
I remember the first Myst had a sealed envelope with hints.
You're not supposed to use it.
I never used it, even though I was actually super curious about what would be in there
Well,
in
that's
terms
not-
of hints.
Well, that's not...
How? Does somebody know what this key is? I should rub this key on people. The adventure gaming at its best, you guys. Rubbing keys on people.
So, Murphy, have you come up with anything yet?
Yeah, but I'll need another 5 or 10 minutes to solve your case, Rook.
You know, Murphy, I'm amazed that a gumshoe with a sarcastic mouth like yours can stay alive.
The voice of this guy is also great.
Someone with no sense of humor
Which
is gonna
guy?
cut you in half.
The guy I'm talking to.
Some people find my humor irresistible. I think I'll go charm some people and find out about your bracelet.
Ah, shit. I left the course's place.
Yeah. So much for hearing it.
Let's try again.
What else can I help you with, Murphy?
Wow, that's a thickly overacted accent.
I know.
It's mad as hell that someone would break into the shop. I have a hard enough time making ends
He
meet.
also has a completely deformed face. I love it.
Yeah, they're all mutants, hun.
Yeah. It's just part of the thing, you know?
Yeah.
Who is Francesca? Is that really
Franny's a
that?
hot-blooded gal. She and her husband Sal wake up the neighborhood sometimes with their
Ah,
rows.
a couple that fights. Great.
I don't know anything about that.
He doesn't know anything about that.
Strikes me as a village idiot. He came by one time to see if I had any Inspector Burns action figures.
Who would be
I
Inspector
told him I'd never
Burns?
heard of these Burns characters and thought the kid was gonna tear my damn head off.
For some reason, I'm thinking of the guy from The Simpsons.
Yeah, but he's not an inspector.
No, he's just Mr.
She's
Burns.
a honey, ain't she? Makes me wish I was 30 years younger.
How old
She
are you
knows
that
the
you
black
wish you were
market
30
and
years
has helped me
younger
make
to
some
hit on the mutant
connections.
outside your shop?
Honestly, if he is just
Louis and I
60,
go way back.
I guess.
We ran guns to Ethiopia before
honestly,
World
if
War
he's
III.
70, then
They
he
fought
would
in the
be
same
in
regiment
his
during the
40s
war.
if he were 30
After the
years
war,
younger,
Louis
which,
opened
yeah,
the
is a
Bruce
bit old
Stewart told
maybe,
me
but,
about this
yeah.
shop, which I bought for a song. And then
I think
started
I
my
know
own
where I
porn
need to go
business.
for the rest of the info. I had to insult the police chief.
Oh, there's a police chief?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there is one, but...
Yeah, because
You can actually drive the car! Wow, that is a super dense road map, though.
I guess I don't even know where we are, to be honest.
When in doubt, assume New York?
We're a pivoted dick.
Hmm?
Didn't you see the back bit of the car? It said
I haven't seen
private
Mac
dick
Mulvin
but
since the
shortened.
Martian random case. I
Or we're a
remember him as
pivot dick.
Surly, incompetent, fat-nosed.
Wow, rude.
I step into his office, I can see he's changed. His nose is even bigger.
That's not nice. But his nose is huge though.
Well, if it isn't Tex Murphy.
I think I like that, how it basically stereotypes everybody he runs
Dead
into.
by now.
I guess.
Back
I
at ya.
could say the same about you. When's the last time you had your cholesterol?
Oh, zing.
I need
Still the
to
wise guy.
piss him off
It
somehow.
was great to see you.
But in a
Now get
specific
lost.
way.
Listen, I'm working on a burglary case.
I
and
need
I'm
your
looking for a
help.
lead.
But
You and me both, Seamus.
oh.
The mayor's office is all over me again.
Yeah,
Heard
pawn
about the
shop
string of pawn
robberies.
shop robberies?
The thing we read
have
in the
no
newspaper.
suspects, and
Yeah.
I'm not
Remember?
catching the heat for it.
I'm connecting everything eventually. Ooh. I'm not gonna suck up, because I know he's not gonna help me then.
So you and your crack team of detectives have no leads?
Ooh.
Of course we have leads, you pot.
Ah, he's
We know
Norm.
he's a norm, Caucasian, and has AB negative blood. That narrows down our list of suspects to about 1 million. Now get out of my hair. I got work to do.
I think we have enough information now because we got his blood type.
Okay. Sure, that works for me, I guess.
insult a police chief and get information.
That feels... very anticlimactic.
I know, right? I honestly don't know what this dumbass key I have is for, though. I still haven't rubbed it on anyone. I'm an idiot.
Well, take that computer and...
Let's see what we can get out of it.
yeah.
Ooh, crime link. Do. Alberto Smith. Would that be a reference to one of the programmers on this?
That could be. Which...
Wait, he's a norm?
So not a mutant.
Where is it?
You already ticked it on. Not a mutant.
Not a mutant.
Blood type.
AB negative. Did we say he was Caucasian? Doesn't seem like I have enough yet. So green eyes, red hair. We assume 2 eyes. Anchor tattoo on his arm. Still missing some info.
Yeah.
Well, we're closer though.
A bit.
I'm bumbling around trying to find out.
I do find it neat that they remember what you put in.
Yeah, so I don't need to put it in again. So for example, if you're incredibly forgetful like me, but don't want to write everything down, you can still immediately go to the computer every time you have some info.
Yeah.
Actually, inventory, can I? Where's the key? Where's the key? Use it on her. Yeah.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Huh.
That's not gonna work. But this doesn't show anything.
Nope.
Are you okay?
I got an itch in my nose.
Rusty, it's also a story, by the way.
Yeah?
Looks like a welcome mat.
The thing is that that's a clown that suddenly disappeared.
Spooky.
Rusty the Clown's novelty.
And he's a... Oh god, I forgot that there's stupid laughter in this shop. And the thing is, the guy we're looking for now, the burglar, he made this Rusty guy disappear by putting him in a vat of acid. But he's afraid that the guy survived it, so he's mortally afraid of clowns.
Well, then don't put a clown in a vat of acid, sir.
I know, right?
Last time that happened, we got the Joker.
Oh, that was awful.
Yeah. What? Oh, wait, they're rubber weapons, probably.
Yeah. Ooh, Inspector Burns. Okay, so now we know what Inspector Burns is. It's an inspector who's burned. It's a gag, honey. It's a gag.
Okay.
Wow, the limited edition Daryl Hannah wig and mannequin set.
Oh boy.
These weapons are all made of plastic.
Okay.
All bark and...
All plastic weapons. There you go. Our private detective confirmed it. Ooh, that's kind of scary.
It kind of is.
Can I look into these things?
Just a couple of empty old packing boxes.
Useless.
Well, there's 2 doors.
Yeah, the door to out.
Locked.
Hey.
Oh, maybe that's the key thing. I think I'm gonna use this key on every door that's locked.
That's not gonna... If I can unlock this door, I may be able to go where only clowns have gone before.
Ha ha ha.
We're only...
Well, that's not gonna...
Maybe try it on the... where the actual lock is supposed to be, hun.
Yeah, maybe. But the other one didn't care.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
Either way, there is a way to open that door. That I know for sure. Employees only. Maybe it's in the store, actually, as a matter of fact.
I was about to say.
Leaving Rusty, please come again. Can I actually go behind the counter? Ooh, what's this? What's this thing in the wall? Is this a thing?
it's like some kind of in-house television.
Hi, kids, it's me, Inspector Burns.
Oh my god, I can't read that. Why is it in blue?
That is a terrible color choice.
Well, so he's basically a sort of fireman inspector guy?
Oh, fire safety
Yes.
public service announcement?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And he's trying to tell people to not look like him.
Because his face got burned.
Yeah.
Inspector Burns. I always thought he was
Is that
freak.
Inspector Burns?
We have one of his masks, as a matter of fact.
Well, yeah, but that is the Inspector Burns then.
Yeah.
Apparently, Rusty was very fond of empty cardboard boxes.
Let's look down a little. Ooh, what's this?
It's a Rusty Clown life-size...
Oh, that will be useful later.
It's a dead ringer for...
To scare the guy?
No pun
Yeah.
intended.
Once we figure out who the guy is, because I don't remember how to find the rest of the data. But maybe I'll have like a sudden moment of clarity. Boop, boop. I think I saw the key actually.
Yeah?
Yep. Do. What's over there?
There's something hanging there, yeah.
And at least it looks like it. That looks like a key.
Maybe this key fits in that employees only door.
But then I still don't know what the other key is for.
One step at a time.
Yep. Just digging around until we find the things that belong. Yeah, actually it kind of makes sense that one key doesn't fit, because the other key to enter here was already a weird looking one.
There was a key to enter here?
Yeah, and it looked kind of funny and weird.
I was not really paying attention to this.
Oh, it's fine. Actually, do you have any adventure game memories that you like?
I honestly barely played adventure games.
Really?
Like, I played the Myst series, and the rest was probably Freddy
This must
Fish.
have been used for developing photos.
Which, hey, is totally a
Posters
fun
in here tell you
time.
more than you'd
Don't
ever-
get me wrong. But, yeah, I remember that after a lot of convincing from you, I tried Monkey Island and was not having that much. Oh boy.
There's the clown. It's an entire animation.
Lordy. Well, this is where Rusty ended up. What a way to go. I'm willing to bet he didn't crawl in here.
Someone murdered him, indeed.
That's
kind of sad, isn't it? Also, why does he have a vat of acid in his own store?
Well, I think someone brought that. But
and nobody...
bringing a vat of acid to a store to kill someone there, that's also
Actually,
quite
is that a thing we can do anything with?
Ooh, a small nozzle. Probably a helium dispenser used for filling balloons.
Balloons. I'm not interested. At least not at the moment. I have a feeling we're coming back to this store a few times. Yes, I know you like laughing at me, video game.
Spooky!
Yeah.
I could hear it through the headphones. Wow.
I know, right? Did this guy still have all his limbs? That's the question. Let's see if anybody
What can I do for you,
just
Tex?
reiterate if I had missed something.
Oh, I remember Rusty.
Yeah, the kids' TV show. Is this a reference to Krusty?
That clown makeup always scared me.
He's Rusty.
Well, yeah. Would be a very timely reference, actually.
You know, I remember a strange
Depending on when this was made.
Yeah, it could be.
It might be a dead end.
This is 94, this game.
Yeah,
It must have been...
The Simpsons had been going on for a couple of years at that point.
I don't know when The Simpsons even started. So, bright green eyes, tattoo anchor on his arm, and that's it.
I actually don't know either. I'm actually gonna look that up. When did The Simpsons start?
I think it's pretty old, actually. Might it not be 70s old?
No,
Am
come
I
on.
overestimating it?
Come on. Have you seen 70s television, especially animated television? Have you seen early
I've
80s
been watching
television?
Dragon Ball.
Burns action figures.
Yeah, but that was already 80s.
The first series, wasn't that like late 70s?
Maybe very, very late 70s, but
Makes me mad as hell that someone
The
would break into the...
Simpsons.
It
No,
was a beauty.
debuted in 1989.
1989. Oh, okay. It could actually
So it
be a
had been
reference.
going on for 5 years when this game came out.
Okay.
Give or take a few months.
I overestimated the age of The Simpsons. But it's kind of normal because everything you don't know when it started.
You have absolutely no time frame for media when it possibly could have happened. And keep in mind, you know, a lot of 70s stuff doesn't really survive anymore to this day, but
Actually,
I think at that point you have the very late Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
I got extra info,
About
huh?
a size 14.
Yeah.
Size 14 shoes. This might actually be enough to do it.
Okay.
I had seen the footprint before, but I was like not reacting to any of my input for some reason.
Honey, Original broadcast of Dragon Ball was in 1986. So a lot later than you thought.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was... Oh no, then the manga is 70s, I guess.
Yeah, the manga, that's a lot more...
Also not that much of a...
Unless... Yeah, this is the manga series. No, that was originally published in 1984.
Okay. I have no idea of whatsoever.
Nope.
Also, in case you're wondering why there are a bunch of footsteps on this floor, it's because he wanted to learn how to dance.
Crime-Link Computer's the only...
He used to have a hot gal as a girlfriend. I think that was in the intro. That I skipped because I was afraid it was too loud.
So, yeah. I'm actually
40.
gonna take a look now.
I found the suspect!
Awesome.
It only took me 3 tries. Flem McE. He's a male, he's Caucasian, not a mutant. Place of birth, San Francisco. Distinguishing marks, anchor tattoo on right arm. Aliases, not applicable. Oh man, this guy has been like doing nothing but burglary. Look at this. Burglary, mail fraud, extortion, theft, burglary, fraud, grand theft speeder. Importing illegal novelty items. I think the novelty items will have been for the clown.
Okay. But, arson?
Yeah. Whereabouts of Nick Flam are unknown at this time. Blah blah blah, and that's questioning him about a recent disappearance, the suspected murder of Rusty Clown.
Now, honey, if you want the time frame... Scooby-Doo originally started in 1969. So if you think 70s animated TV, think early Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
So,
that was really lazy though, Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, because the budget was nothing.
I need to find a guy called Beak Nariz.
So, there you go. Next time you think something like The Simpsons being from the 70s.
But The Simpsons, the early episodes look shite.
Yeah.
Every single line like jitters every frame.
Yeah, it definitely was cheaply made, but just consider just how the world view.
Here's our criminal.
What a hunk. But honey, just consider how the world is presented in The Simpsons. That is not the 70s anymore.
I know, right? Anyways.
And that should be the dead giveaway.
Yeah, and by the way, in the files where it was the hint of that he was hallucinating that Rusty the Clown was after him.
Oh, okay.
Which is supposed to give us a hint how to scare him. Who knows about Beaconeries?
What can I do for you, Tex?
Ask about... Ooh. Boy. Ever heard of this?
Wish I could help you there, Tex.
She has never heard of this. How do I move to more?
Nope.
Can I scroll? Can I right click?
Oh, I remember Rusty.
No, I don't want to talk about Rusty. I want to talk about more. Oh.
Wow.
The UI. The UI has problems.
When you talk to him, you might try hanging out around Coit Tower.
Okay, I know where to go.
And so, who is that big guy?
He's a local informer who might know where our criminal is.
Ah.
Whose name I forgot again. Mick Flem.
I walk up the steps to Coit Tower and spot a small figure lurking in the shadows.
There he
in the
is.
half light, I can see only the person's profile, but it's definitely
gonna be great.
As I walk towards him, he glances around, then approaches me warily, like a vegetarian sizing
Why a
up pot
vegetarian?
Wow.
A vegetarian
Sizing up a pot pie.
What are you staring at?
Oh, forgot about this, honey. I don't know if you can see it, but he kind of has a elephant's nose.
A trunk.
Elephant trunk, yes.
You must be Beaconeries.
Huh? Yeah, that's me. But I ain't smelled you before.
My smell matters?
Well, when you have such a nose, I guess.
I'm a friend of Chelsea Bando. You told me I could probably find you nosing around.
Oh, that's mean, Tex. Nosing around here.
Oh, he even has like little tusks.
What do you want?
This is some. I'm gonna ask about the nose.
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to see if your nose is as big as everyone's.
Wow.
Maybe I'll see you around.
I wasn't expecting that.
Wow. Okay, Tex Murphy is just a fucking jackass.
Mr. Snoopy guy.
Look, don't be snooty, Beak. I'm here to cut you a deal. Literally.
Do I have anything to offer it? Should I do that?
Oh boy. That is gonna backfire so hard.
Okay, I can use this.
Oh, whoa.
My nose
He
has
takes
started
it.
sagging lately. Makes it hard to breathe. Now, what kind of info
I hope
you
I don't
looking
regret
for?
that. I wanna ask about McFlam.
McFlam's rap sheet would take a day to read.
It was short.
Scum. And he's an idiot to boot. That's why he's always getting caught. He's been busted for burglary, mail fraud, arson.
Arson?
you
I
name
didn't
it.
see it.
Yeah, I
So
saw
knows
it.
he
Yeah?
operates
Yes.
out of the Snow
Oh,
White
then I was
warehouse.
blind.
But don't tell him.
Where is this warehouse? Don't need to ask about him. Beep, 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 beep.
Rook's pawn shop was robbed by a two-bit crook named Mick Flam.
He and his
He and
girlfriend,
his
blah blah.
girlfriend have knocked off half a dozen.
And you didn't
pawn
even
shops
tell
over
this to the
past
cops?
month.
Even though you're like a
Girl goes to
local
pawn
informer?
shop and hawks a bracelet for a decent amount of
He knows
cash.
exactly who did it, he just didn't
Flam
tell the
breaks into
cops.
the pawn shop and
Yeah.
steals the
Fishy
month of
informer.
anything else he finds.
Anyways, let's catch our crook. Or at least-
Already?
yeah, I just need to get into that warehouse. Maybe I now can use that key. I
Oh,
don't need to ask about Beaconeries. Tell me more about Chelsea.
Chelsea. Smart.
Yeah, we know she's cute.
I haven't got any info on that.
But you do have info about his burglary. Logic. Let's see. Oh, now I should save as well, because now I can start going wrong.
well, if you die now, then...
Yeah, then we can round off as well.
Yeah, exactly.
File name. Let's call this 010 or something. Oh god. I need to use these? Okay, I need to use these. It's QWERTY without numpad.
Yay.
I don't really need a comment.
Huh, so they have file names and comments. where
Yeah,
you
because
can
the file names are only numbers.
put- Oh, they need to be structured. Okay.
Private property.
The Acme warehouse is the former Snow White dry cleaning building. Nobody's used this place in a while.
Except for McFlam. Ah! We can go in.
Yep, have fun.
If this is Mick Flem's hangout, he'll probably be back soon. I better try and set some sort of trap for him.
Okay, now we start panicking.
How so now we start panicking?
Locked.
Because he says that McFlam can be coming back.
Okay.
I need to use this key, I guess. That's why I
Well,
saved,
that's
because...
not gonna work.
Okay. What I do remember is I need to do stuff up here.
Hey, there's a key hanging there.
More keys.
And that's probably gonna be the key for that box there.
Yeah, but I also know I need to combine this thing with that. So the clown will move around. Ooh, I'm actually kind of nervous. I was nervous doing it last time as well.
Rusty doll looks great on the pulley hook, but I'll need to get it to move before it'll do me any good.
Yeah. So now it's a scary clown.
Wow.
Oh, I got down.
So scary. Data key.
Locked.
Yeah, one of the keys.
Key from warehouse at the bottom.
The heavy footsteps I hear must be Flem. Luckily, my rusty trap's all set.
Okay.
I need to find a hiding place as close as possible to the pulley control box.
Can you hear his footsteps?
Hopefully this isn't a self-destruct lever.
Waiting for it. There's
Oh, so you...
Yeah, I need to wait. I hope I'm in the right spot. Panic! Panic! Come on. Come in. He's in? Can he see me? Hopefully not. Man, this is the most amazing crook in the world. He can't see me. He's putting his keys and shit down.
Rubbing his hands because of course.
And there we go. Get ready for this shit.
What?
I know, right?
What? He
just jumped through the fucking wall.
He jumped through a brick wall and left a cutout in his shape.
Yes!
Like a goddamn cartoon.
I know. Can I examine this?
The strong box is too sturdy to break open. I'll need the key.
I think I have the key. Can I combine these things? Been trying to do this for ages. Okay, so it's for the strong box with what is in there?
Examine it.
Yeah.
What do we have here?
Jade.
Unless I missed my guess. This is jade. It's good quality too.
So like I said, there's serious stuff in this game, but it's so cheesy.
Wow. I'm at a loss for words, really.
There's just all these little moments in here.
I'm telling you, it's impossible.
Oh, is this a story?
I've tried everything.
The prophecy is very clear. We can't go on until this step is completed.
What step?
Surely your unique skills give you
What?
opportunity.
I should have watched the
My
intro.
ability has gotten us.
Yeah, isn't this too loud again, by the way?
No, it's actually very doable right now.
Okay.
They're
I
always
hope.
one step.
We'll hear it on the re-listen.
Honestly, with that whole someone in a chair and you can't see them except for their hand.
It's typical, huh?
Have you ever seen the animated show of Inspector Gadget?
With the cat.
Yeah.
I'll get you next.
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
Yeah, quite. No, it's another one of the loud ones.
I feel better
Okay.
today than I've felt in a long time. Boy, did I
So-
when I walked in and handed him that
We actually completed a chapter.
Okay, so
We're almost at an hour. I think we've had the best
parts
parts of the first chapter. So rather than ending on a stinker, how about we end now?
Yeah, I think that's
I'm
good.
gonna do that. I
Ah,
better do
it's
something
been
about
wonderful.
my fax machine.
See you next
Who knows
week,
how many new
viewers.
opportunities
See you
I've missed to
guys.
show the world my greatness.
Bye bye.